Hello, sir. My name is Debora and today I will present the journal that I've read. The title is Deconstruction of Patriarchy: Cultural Discussion in Traditional Village Leadership. So, in this research was conducted based on observation, which showed that women never had the opportunity to sit in the leadership of traditional Balinese social institution known as Desa Adat. So, the people in Desa Adat have these ideologies. First is gender political ideology, where this information confirms that the election of male figure as a leader, namely the customary village, had in Buduk traditional village, isn't as a logical reality according to a local community. Two is the political ideology of imaginary excellence. This information confirms that the people in Buduk village choose men as a village leader. They imagined or had the impressions that if women were chosen as a leaders, the situation would be negative. And then the usual political ideology. This meaning the term customary political ideology in this case is a belief that something that is commonly applied among the community is reasonable to be applied continuously. This ideology applies that men are the leaders of traditional village, which has been custom since the immemorial. And then the fourth is the political ideology of division of tasks. This division of labor ideology emphasizes the importance of maintaining the existing division of labor in society. In this case, it is not women but men who are seen as a duty holders to become traditional village leader. In other words, that there is a division labor between men and women that has been determined and deemed appropriate by community to, so that it needs to be maintained or maintained. And then there is the interest behind the discourse of traditional village leadership. First is maintaining profit behind the patrilineal kinship system. So in this context, the kinship system is stated above, but based on the achievement. Therefore, men should defend their right to remain in power, both in the family and then in the society. Two is keeping power, which is the power of men in the family and society, is stripped to remain lasting, so that men who have been in power have never fought for women to be equally in power. And this can be seen from the information from female informants who seems to support the interest of men to remain in power in traditional village life. And then there are some practice of meaning behind the discourse of traditional leadership. First is men as a figures who have the rights to be traditional village heads. And then two is legitimacy of women as unsuitable figures to become traditional village head. And then the third, women as studies in domestic cooptation. And then the fourth, subordination of ethics of women, which an act of manipulation. And then there is the preservation of various ideologies supporting patriarchal ideology. First is legitimacy of women's subordination. Not only men but women also have the idea that women have no rights and thus are not fit to be traditional village leader. Even women is forced to become traditional village, it is feared that it could be a chaotic situation. And then the second is the occurrence of a logic justification. This appears that all the ideological reasons that favor men in context of traditional village leadership contain an effort to justify this privilege. The effort to justify it seems to reflect the logic as if it is true that only men have the right and suitable to become a leader. So that's all about the presentation. Um, Thank you and have a good day.